Hi everybody, this is Kayla back from Divine Channel, and today is the energy forecast for December 26th, 2017, and that breaks down to a number 3 day. So I did look up on the internet, I looked up Joanne Walmsley for Sacred Scribes, and she has the best information in regards to numerology and angel numbers, so I wanted to share that. And some of the key words that the number 3 stands for is the Trinity. So that's heaven, human, and earth, feminine, masculine, and source, and the union energies within. Number 3 also is for communication, inspiration, expansion, psychic abilities, and manifestation. The number 3 also resonates with the Ascended Masters, but they can't assist you unless you ask for help. So I encourage you all to ask for assistance because the Ascended Masters can also assist you in recognizing your own divinity. Okay? And then the number 3 also is incorporated with Mars, the Empress, Tuesday, and the color yellow. So I figured that was pretty cool because today is Tuesday, and it's really neat how all that kind of comes together. So I'm going to pull 2 cards for the masculine and 2 cards for the feminine first, and then 2 cards for the masculine, and then a Kuan Yin oracle, unless Spirit guides me to do otherwise. So I have the Osho Zen Tarot, clear. Okay, Spirit, can we please have 2 cards for the feminine energy? And I do welcome all the Ascended Masters here today, and all the holy angels, only those that are here to serve the highest good for humanity and to protect me while I do this reading and receive messages from Source Energy. I'm going to ask that Kuan Yin be here with me and Isis. And I always connect to Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Metatron, and Archangel Sandalphon. It creates a diamond. Archangel Metatron is the holder of the Christ grid above. So I picture and imagine him above me, and then the 4 angels around me, and then Archangel Sandalphon below me. So it creates sacred geometry. So I encourage everyone to do that. It's always great to get centered in your energy before you go about your day and make sure that you're protected. So the first one that came out was the 8 of Water, which is letting go. And this one wanted to come out as well. The Divine Masculine had this card for yesterday. So this is the 6 of Rainbow. Okay, so the feminine has let go of compromising her own energy. Sorry, I just did my Kundalini yoga, so my energy is all over the place. I apologize if I look a little shaky. It always gets my energy going. Okay, so the feminine. The feminine is working on letting go of certain things, and she has walked away from things that were no longer serving her highest good. She has learned how to give and receive her energy at an equal balance. And some feminines may still be working on that, but I am receiving messages that most of the feminines have successfully become aware of what they've been doing with their energy. Because there was a major breakthrough last week, a few days ago, and And the feminine energy really, truly has stepped into her power. Okay, I'm going to pull a clarifier for that. Okay, so Spirit, what do you mean by the 8 of water and the 6 of rainbow? I'm going to use the Rider-Waite Tarot. Okay, and there's the 3. So the feminine is working on building a solid foundation. She is creating that third energy. So whether you're in union with your twin or whether you are in separation, you're still co-creating this solid foundation with your twin flame. See, this is you guys, and this is the divine, and you are presenting some sort of contract to the divine, and the 3s are here they are in like a church in this solid foundation in the number 3 day. So the feminines have learned and are still learning to let go of things that don't serve them, to not compromise their own energy, and to give and receive at an equal balance. And in return, that's assisting their twin flame relationship in building that third energy and creating that third energy. Okay, so Spirit, can we please have 2 cards for the masculine energy? Now don't forget that we all have feminine and masculine energies within us. So take what you resonate with and leave the rest. Okay. This one wanted to come out. So it's the King of Swords, which is control. So the masculines are speaking their truth and learning how to let go of control in situations and learning how to surrender. And because it's the King of Swords, the masculines most definitely will be standing up for something and and stating their truth in some way or shape or form today. Spirit, can we please have one more card for the masculine? This one wants to come out. It's calling to me. Yep, and that's so true. So here's the Wheel of Fortune. So let me double check on that. But this is a completion card, and it's the completion of the third eye. So he has completed leaving the control behind. He has surrendered. He is working on his energy he's working on his relationship with Source energy and has been working on his relationship with Source. So that's the reason why this is completing, and this is why he's able to let go of this control, because he knows that that's what is needed to listen to his intuition. And remember the reading yesterday, he was in a position where he was going to be dropping into the unknown. So today, he has let go of control, and that is what was needed for the third eye to come into place, that completion. And I'm just going to double check on what that is in the Rider-Waite Tarot. So, completion. This is the World card. This is the end of the Fool's journey. This is the last card, number 21, which is also a number 3. And I'm going to pull Rider-Waite Tarot card too for the masculine energy. So, Spirit, what do you mean by the King of Swords and the World card? Is the masculine, did he surrender control, and is that the final piece to the puzzle? Or is he still working on that control? What do you mean by control and completion? King of Swords and the World card. Okay, so the Nine of Wands just popped out. So what this is saying is that the Divine Masculine is realizing that he is protected and that he doesn't have to be on guard all the time. So as long as he's standing in his truth and being honest, forthcoming, and true to himself and his soul, then he won't have to be in this protective kind of like suspicious energy. It's like the Divine Masculine has realized that, you know, and throughout the day today, he will be realizing and seeing that as he speaks his truth, he is protected by the world while he listens to his intuition, and he can release this this energy where he feels like he's alone and needs to look over his back all the time. The world is supporting him while he's in his power, and when he's standing in his power and in his truth. And fear can no longer control him. Okay, so now I'm going to pull a Kuan Yin Oracle. Okay, Kuan Yin Oracle channeled message by Alana Fairchild. And 3 cards just came out. So let's see here. So this would be for the Divine Feminine. Okay. The Divine Feminine is Shining Lotus. And we'll read this first. Now I'm going to read, in this book it comes with, see here, it comes with this beginning part of the card, and then it goes through all of this, and then the healing and the prayer. So I'm going to read just the beginning parts of this, okay? And if you'd like to hear, you know, the rest of it or get the healing for that, then you can email me. But I'm trying to keep these down to less than 15 minutes if I can, because they're daily messages. So, excuse me. Okay, so Divine Feminine is Shining Lotus, which is number 26. It's funny, today's number is December 26th. Okay, Divine Feminine. There are times when it makes sense to be discreet until you find your inner strength so that you feel empowered enough to share your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs without wavering, even in the face of challenge by another. At other times, we benefit ourselves and others by taking a risk and allowing the inner lotus to bloom, of our true self to shine forth for all to behold. So this is all about letting go of fear and standing in your power, okay? What the Shining Lotus is about is sharing your insights, sharing your thoughts, feelings, and do not hide. Do not feel like you need to suppress that stuff. If you have something that you want to share with the world, please share it. We need you. Okay, so for the union is the Amaryllis Lute, which the Divine Masculine got that a few days ago. Actually, this is, no, I'm sorry, no, it's not. Okay, so number 34. Okay. You have won a victory, beloved, a victory over the past, and the amaryllis lute is sounding through every cell of your being, heralding your rising vibration as you leave fear behind you once again. In fact, the lute says you are growing fast, and spiritually you are outgrowing your old life even more so. When your vibration changes, so too does your life, beloved. This is natural. It is safe and loving for you to release that which no longer feels right for you. No matter how much it was important in your old life, it might not have the same place in your new life. So in regards to the union, Spirit is saying that the fears are being released. All those blocks in between, and that's union within self, union within the twins. So the fears are being dissolved because both twins are putting in so much work and so much effort. They're both awake, they're both aware, they know their mission, and now those fears are being illuminated and released. Okay, number 42. This is for the Divine Masculine. Sorry about my voice. I have a little bit of a scratchy throat right now. My voice sounds super deep. You just go with it. Okay, so Divine Masculine. Turquoise Lotus Mother brings precious healing to you now. Allow yourself to be lifted out of your struggle, beloved one. An old pattern is finally at its death's row, and that's the control. Something that weighed heavily on you from your past. This can be one of the most testing times to allow something to go. And that's why the feminine has the letting go, because as she is letting go, she also is assisting the Divine Masculine in releasing control. As she releases control, we mirror each other. We always have to remember that our thoughts, feelings, actions, and words, we're always mirroring each other. So try and stay positive and release that stuff. Okay, so this can be one of the most testing times to allow something to go, just when it seems to be so demanding of your time, focus, and attention. Yet do not doubt, you have actually learned the lessons it required of you, and now you are being blessed with an opportunity to receive karmic healing. So that karmic cycle is ended as of today for the Divine Masculine. And the feminines are learning to shine her light and stand in her power, and those blocks are being released within the union while the feminines and masculines are doing all that work. So I hope that you all have a beautiful day. If you have any questions or want to talk, send me an email. And I hope that you all have a beautiful day, and I hope that you enjoyed this reading. And peace and love. Namaste, everyone.